Hi everybody, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. I think it is fair to say, based on the last 30 seconds of preamble that we had before the show, we're a little loopy. We'll see how that translates into the episode. To get you up to speed, a lot happened last episode. Most importantly, or, well, most notable, I guess I would say, is Yogalla.
Oh yeah.
Yogalla has a crystal, a small purple crystal that has turned him into a beefcake. Raised his charisma by 4 points, his strength, dexterity, and constitution by 2 points. His entire personality has changed. I'm sure that will come out a bunch in the episode. Plot-wise, we had the characters try to break through the warlock barriers. And they got through one of them. And the one that they got through, the person was half transformed. Pomper, you seemed not content with killing that has transformed dragon person. So we'll see what happens there. The other three, however, were successful in transforming. They burst out of the barriers, became full-fledged red dragons, completely destroying the Black Rose and the surrounding area. We're going to talk about that rubble in just a second. One last thing that I want to bring up, important character development for Nicator. Before the breaking of the barriers happens, Nicator leaves the Black Rose. He seems to be done.
I killed that granny, too.
You did kill the granny.
No mercy.
You didn't have to call her a granny.
She turned into a granny.
All right.
Oh, that one.
Yes, the mountain.
I'm not cool with killing grannies.
Too bad. It happened.
Oh, and we're all level 9 now.
You're all level 9. Yes, they did all level up. Let's not forget to change that in the
graphics.
In the graphics, yeah.
Get on that, future me.
Little reminder. Janine proposed to you, Nicator, about potentially skipping town with a boat that she did not mention to the others. I do want to get to you, and I want to get to that. Well, I'm curious what you're going to decide. I actually have no idea what any of them are going to do, as usual. But I want to describe the situation at the Black Rose. And so I said we would figure this out last time. I'm not going to make it more complicated than it needs to be. Basically, the entire guild is in ruin. And because I said before that they were full-fledged dragons, that was true, but basically they went up into the sky as they were transforming, and so it wasn't like they just squished the adventurers. They kind of shot up into the air and grew, caving in the roof. Now, because this was a story moment where our PCs did not have a lot of control, I'm not going to have them roll to see if debris fell on them or anything like that. Basically, what I want to tell Therese, Pomper, Yogalla, and Darius is that you are kind of on the ground, coughing because of all of the dust that is kicked up. This place that you may or may not have gotten attached to is completely in rubble. You saw 3 red dragons fly into the sky, a voice telling them to come to it. And I kind of want to give you a little bit of breathing room here to decide what you want to do now. Now that you've seen this, now that party members have changed, what is your next action?
Dragons are out of sight. They flew up, but like they're gone.
They're gone as far as you can see them with the naked eye.
Okay.
I cast heal on the character, right, last time?
Which character?
The cook?
No, the half and half.
The half and half?
I do believe you cast heal.
That guy?
Okay.
He was like, kill me! That guy?
Oh.
Yeah. His cries of kill me just became softer. I don't think it really helped him too much.
Right.
And he didn't turn into a dragon and fly away?
He did not turn into a full-fledged dragon and fly. So that's something that you can investigate right now.
Okay.
Basically, Huber was saying, hey, I want to help you.
Yeah.
Did not respond to the cries of kill me, kill me, kill me.
And is Darius, whatever, is he still asleep?
Darius is not asleep. No, Darius was
kicked
helping
him
you
away.
break the barrier.
I think I kicked him awake.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
And so he's just kind of with you guys, but I do want to mention that maybe this is something you want to do with your RP. Darius is kind of in a tricky spot with you guys where he definitely betrayed you and seemed to be allied with the Nightingales, but then Pomper's attempts at dialogue did seem to soften him, and he completely changed and was helping you break the barrier. And so you can decide how you feel about Darius.
Darius, where'd they go?
They went back to Bolvac.
Bolvac? Did you recognize that voice?
No. The voice worries me. That was a dragon's voice speaking in the common tongue. Perhaps the Nightingale hierarchy goes deeper than I realized. I feel a bit overwhelmed right now. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Not so fast. This is all your fault, you remember?
What do you want, beefcake?
I want the best stuff in this place. Give me all your best stuff.
The best stuff. Did you see what happened? Debris crashing on the ground?
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Listen, I'm not saying it's not my fault, but
Okay.
I can't change what happened. If you want to pilfer
No,
what
you pilfer.
remains of my life, go for it.
You pilfer or I knock you on the nose.
Whoa, Yogalla, let's just settle down. We got bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, like, how are we going to get out of this city? We need a boat. We need something that can fly. We got to get out of here.
Listen, you want some shiny things?
Yes.
I can give you some shiny things. You remember the bag that I took from your dear friend, Nicator?
Yeah, we don't want that. That's haunted.
I'll take it.
Well, there's a lot of money in there.
Yeah.
So, there's a secret compartment underneath the bed of my quarters. I don't know if the debris damaged it or not, but if that's what you want, go for it.
I go for the bag.
Okay. Pomper, Yogalla, do you have any
And
additional
I still
things
have
you'd
my
like
bag
to
of
say?
holding. Right?
I'm gonna go help the half and half.
Okay.
Easy.
So, something happened to the half and half after the roof collapsed.
So he's half dragon, half human?
Yeah.
Yes. It may not be a 50-50 split. Basically, what happened is you guys interrupted the ritual. You're not sure how far along that ritual processed. All you have to go on is that basically he has splotches of red scales covering his skin. He has one wing jutting out of him, and his eyes are now yellow.
Not so much unlike our friend Pomper here.
Jeez.
The
That's what he
themes
said.
of
He's like,
duality.
wait, he looks like me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. And that's why you felt sympathy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something has happened with the transformed man. There is a beam, a support beam, that fell and is crushing him.
From bad to worse.
Pumper, put him out of his misery, would you?
No, he can come with us. We can help him.
Here we go again.
Oh, I wish I was in there.
We don't leave anyone behind.
We leave red dragons behind. We certainly do.
I go to lift the thing up.
The beam?
The beam.
Okay, so you're just going to attempt to just lift it off of him?
Yeah.
Make a strength check.
Here we go, baby.
Oh, Popper, there was one thing that I wanted to tell you. Your arms have returned to normal.
Oh, normal arms. haha.
How
Yeah.
convenient.
But I still have
Yeah.
one those potions. I took 2.
Yes. You
Yeah.
So I have one
left.
left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and now you know the effect of it. So
Yeah.
if you were to drink that potion again, you would get the monster arm once
Perfect.
The
again.
RE2 arm.
Perfect.
The arm that grew, this did have a physical effect on you. It didn't just grow and then shrink. The arm that grew, it kind of popped off some of your scales.
Oh.
It didn't hurt you. You're okay. This isn't going to affect you in combat or anything like that. But it's in rough shape. You kind of have an almost checkerboard like appearance on the big arm.
Ugh,
Jeez.
Like I said, this arm's not going to last. Yeah.
unsightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This arm's not gonna.
I got a 20 total.
What are you rolling for?
20 total.
Strength check.
Just to lift the beam off of the half and half.
You throw it through the roof.
So you are able to lift the beam off and put it over on the side. It's in fact no big deal to you. And you look at the transformed man, and this is what you see. So the beam basically crushed his stomach with a powerful force, and his entrails are kind of it's like an egg. It just went splat.
Oh, Ben.
And they're kind of spread out on the ground. But the weird thing is that kind of outlining these entrails, these organs, you see a familiar sight. You see a thin layer of black goo.
Whoa.
And the man is still breathing. Somehow.
Bumper, I see black goo. It's time to kill him.
Where's Therese?
She's getting that bag.
My bird is there. It kind of steps over,
Hops over.
you know, and like looks at the thing and like kind of cocks its head and then looks up at Pomper and just goes.
Shakes its head.
What's your name?
I love when Ben gets cut off.
What's your name?
Who am I?
Talk before.
So, the creature is completely unconscious.
Thank God.
I don't think he's gonna make it. Yogalla, what do we do?
We kills it.
Can't
We kills it.
just gonna leave it here?
Yeah. I could burn it if you'd like.
No.
So, at the end of Yogalla's sentence, the man's eyes shoot open
Oh, God.
for a moment.
Hey.
And he raises his hand towards your face. And he goes,
What is it?
he's trying to speak. All he's able to do is just make one big gulp before passing out again.
I think he knows something.
That's the thing, is maybe he does know something.
He's got some knowledge. Some information, maybe about the dragons.
Where
maybe...
they all going, yeah.
Yes. So what do we do?
Because here's the thing, Pomper. We take a boat out of here. Where are we supposed to go?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He knows.
He knows.
Let's wake him up.
Okay. Start kicking aside a little bit. Wake
Whoa,
up.
whoa, Yogalla.
He's dying.
Yogalla, character moment here.
Yeah.
So, do you remember that this purple crystal is
Yep.
greatly amplifying your physical abilities?
Yeah.
So I think, and let me know if I'm reading this incorrectly, you were just attempting to kick him awake.
Yeah.
Can I have you roll a strength check?
Absolutely.
You're gonna kick him in half.
He's already in half.
That's 17.
Okay, so do you remember how I said his kind of guts were on the floor?
Yeah.
You end up kicking his liver across the room.
Oh, damn it.
Wake up.
Popper, you see this. Do you have any reaction?
Yogalla. Go easy.
Not stop.
Therese, I do want to cut to you because this isn't going to take very much time.
Yeah.
You go into what was once Darius's room, and things seem to be amuck. There's rubble everywhere. The bed has been crushed by stone that fell over from the wall, and it's going to be hard finding anything in here. Everything is in completely disarray. So if you would like to search for the compartment that Darius was talking about, please make an investigation check.
Okay. That's an 18.
Dude, good rolls today.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
So you go over to the bed, dust aside some rocks, and conveniently, the bed basically, there's a giant stone that's crushing it in the middle. The compartment is just to the left of that, and it seems to be perfectly intact. You slide open the wood panel, and inside you find that bag of a ridiculous amount of gold that was there.
And
It's only been
that's the one that
multiplying.
doubles things?
Yes.
Okay, I put the bag of holding with all my gold inside this bag.
Which already has like 35,000.
35,000
I guess there's a limit to the amount of bag of
We
holding
have
can hold.
infinite at this point.
Yeah.
Therese does.
Yeah.
Infinite
Well,
money.
do you look inside the bag of holding or the gold bag?
I look inside the multiplication bag, yeah.
Okay.
All right, it's cheesy to put the bag of holding in there. I won't do that.
It's cheesy, but it's one of those things where it's like I'm
it
okay
just
with
tear
it.
like the multiple bags of
It would
holding
multiply bags of holding filled with gold.
It
That's
feels
the
like
idea.
it feels like asking a genie for more wishes, you know?
Yeah.
I'm curious to these, like there's laws to the
It's what
universe.
Therese would do.
There's
Yeah.
laws to how magic works. I think it will tear the universe apart if you do that.
Therese, when you look inside the bag of
Multiplication.
multiplication, Kyle's talking about the bag of holding.
Yeah.
And it tearing apart the universe. Yes, we'll get there. This is a hole that we're gonna have to slowly dig ourselves out of.
Yeah.
Inside the bag, you find something curious. There's a tongue, a severed tongue.
Whoa.
It's about a foot long, and it's a deep violet.
Whoa.
Giraffe.
That was because we didn't put that in there.
Right.
So this is new development. There's a bunch of gold in there too.
There's a shit ton of gold.
Okay.
It's moose.
Well, yeah, he was in the bag for a little while. Do I recognize it as any kind of animal? I don't have like my nature is not negative.
My nature.
Like, do I know what kind of thing it might be? I guess.
It's not impossible that you would know.
I've been around.
Sure.
Been around the block for a
I've been
while.
around the
Could
block.
I have you make a nature check?
I'm mostly a city
Let's check
guy,
that nature,
though.
right?
That's a 12.
It is a dragonborn's tongue.
Oh, Darius, why? He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy, Huber. We should not roll with him.
Sketchy. Uneasy alliance.
I
Super
take my
uneasy.
dagger and I pierce the tongue
Mm-hmm.
and I pull it out of the bag and I flip it off onto the floor.
Okay.
And I just go, what the hell? And then I close the bag and I go back.
So you just leave the tongue there?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right, going back to you, Pomper and Yogalla.
I have a real quick
Yes.
question, actually.
Go ahead.
I don't want it to ever seem like cheating that I get to be in two places at one time pretty much always.
Yeah.
But, like, anywhere on this plane of existence, I can always be telepathically communicating with my familiar.
Mm-hmm.
So I just never know, like, how much I should abuse that. Because, like, I am here. She tells me everything they're saying when I'm gone.
Yeah.
And, like, I could warg out and trance into it and then speak through her,
Yeah.
you know.
To
But
tell
I
you-
just don't know how often I should do that.
To tell you the truth, I think you do a pretty good job of letting me know, like, hey, my familiar is here. This is what it's doing. And as long as you do that,
Okay.
because it's hard enough switching between different storylines and different
Yeah, yeah,
motivations that it's hard keeping track of the familiar. So if you
Yeah.
forget to tell me the placement of your familiar and what it's doing,
Yeah, okay.
it's going to be difficult to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
be like, okay.
Well, I don't feel cheesy.
Right. And so as long as you are aware of it and are reminding me of it, then
Okay.
it's fine.
Because then I have a response to Yogalla's question from the previous scene whenever I show back up.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you just kind of flip the tongue on the ground and come back in. So go
Yeah.
ahead and
Oh, okay.
have that response.
We've got the manifest. We know where the nightingales are. We know where all of them are.
Therese. Thank you.
I think Nikita
I
has
have
it.
that. I have it.
Nikita took those.
Where's Nicator?
He left us.
He left?
He left us.
He left us?
He left us.
He left us?
Left us.
I know Nicator has it and that you
Yeah.
are not with Nicator, but I was thinking to myself the last two sessions,
Yeah.
are they going to remember
Yeah.
The manifest.
the manifest? So thank you for remembering
well,
I have a plan.
you have a plan?
Yeah.
What's your plan?
So, Yogalla's newly renewed young mind is suddenly more capable of recalling a spell from his spell book that was so confusing to his old mind, called Dream. I'm gonna hop into his dream.
Nicator's dreams?
No, this one. Points down to the unconscious little body.
I mean, I could just talk into his mind.
He's sleeping.
I try talking into his mind.
Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you understand me?
So the physical state that this guy is in right now,
Yeah.
he's not able to respond mentally to your questioning.
Okay. Yeah, he's not responding. Try it.
Watch a professional. Rubs his hands together. Says, Dream. And then touches this guy on his collarbones.
Collarbones. Not the head.
Yeah, is that like the dream?
Yeah.
The
dream
collarbones
spot?
are very spiritually resonant bones. They connect chakras and, maybe.
Yeah.
I like that.
I've seen
Solar
Naruto.
plexus.
You can converse with the target if they are asleep.
Yeah.
The messenger can also shape the environment of the dream,
my
creating
God.
landscapes, objects, and other images.
It's some nightmare.
And what's crazy is you can make it a bad dream and it'll hurt them. It'll
it
take
hurts
psychic
them, yeah.
damage when they wake up.
Psychic damage?
Psychic damage, yeah.
What?
So, Kyle, the only thing I really like this. I think it will be a cool moment, and that's why I'm leaning towards yes. It does not. It's as if the target is asleep and
Not
it's
unconscious?
The target is unconscious, but again, you're trying to do something creative here, and I think that supersedes kind of the fact that it's not technically asleep willingly. It didn't choose to do that. I think it's okay.
Plus, it's a powerful spell.
It's a powerful spell, so we're gonna let it happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna enter this thing's dreams.
For everyone at home, this is a 5th level spell. My first and only.
Jeez.
My first and only is dream.
Can you contact other plane, or is it just a warlock?
No,
All
it
right.
says only this plane.
Oh,
Is
contact other plane is the one I got. It's freaky.
So, young Gala,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you be a sculptor here.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a very minimal scene, and using the spell dream,
Yeah.
you construct it, you shape it as you see fit.
Great.
So, you cast the spell.
Yeah.
You enter a trance-like state.
Right.
This is what you see. Surrounding you is nothing but blackness. However, in the distance, maybe about 30 feet away, you see what almost appears to be a spotlight on the body of the man that you saw in the real world. That is all you see.
Now, I don't think I can modify how he sees himself, right? His body. It sounds like I
You
can
can
modify
shape the
everything.
environment of the dream, creating landscapes, objects, and other images.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like you can. Yes, it doesn't look like you can modify the target specifically.
Okay. So Yogalla makes a giant chalkboard,
Okay.
and then he conjures a little piece of chalk. And by the way, Yogalla's even more handsome in this world. And then he
How are you more handsome?
fresh shaven.
Okay.
There's no beard of this
Chiseled
version.
jaw.
Yeah, chiseled jaw.
As
Glistening.
you're
Glistening.
creating these things,
Yeah.
the man gets up very slowly and he's looking at the chalkboard.
Yeah. Oh, you. Flips him the chalk.
Who are you?
Yogalla, the strongest wizard in the world.
Where am I?
You're dreaming. That's how strong I am.
Hold together.
Why are you shirtless? Is this that kind of dream?
No.
No.
If you give me the proper information, maybe.
Dream prostitute.
Jesus.
What do you want?
Want to know where you and your dragon friends are going and how we can get in there.
You see, I don't want to tell you. They could hurt me or eat me alive.
Yogalla adds a layer of glistening sweat to his pecs. You sure you don't want to tell me?
Oh boy.
Man, the ways that this could go. We're rolling, okay? I mean, I guess it's a dream.
Yeah, it's just a dream. He's harmless in there. Just tell me.
Maybe it'll be okay.
Okay, so draw me a picture here on this chalkboard.
You don't want me to just tell you?
No, I need a picture.
Okay, I was always fond of my drawings. I used to scribble in the dirt and...
Quickly. You might die soon. I kicked your liver out in the real world.
What?
I kicked your liver.
I don't want to tell you anymore.
Tell me.
No, you kicked my liver out.
Oh, man.
You had him.
You idiot.
Yogalla shortens his pants. his pants like rise. You sure you don't want to tell me?
I'm feeling a lot of things right now.
Just draw me a pictures.
What are you gonna do if I tell you?
Well, there's a dragonborn outside. He's trying to heal you. He's trying his best. Maybe you could live. You're in real bad shape right now, to be honest with you.
But if I tell you, what are you gonna do with this information?
Oh, we're gonna go kill the dragons.
You're gonna kill the dragons.
We're gonna kill all the dragons.
You can do that.
We're strong now, yeah. I'm the strongest wizard in the world. This dragonborn kid's actually pretty good.
All you've done so far is you've just been sweating a lot and your pants have gotten shorter. That's not exactly dragon killing material.
Okay, so Yogalla sprouts 2 large green wings.
Okay.
And then it makes like his arm turn into a dragon face. And it says, "Yes, I am very strong."
The man starts quivering, his bottom lip going. He drops the piece of chalk. A split second later, he picks it up off the ground and starts drawing on
Great.
the board.
Okay.
It takes him a while, but he shows the 3 dragons, and he has a big arrow going across. And he draws what looks like a continent. And there, it says Bulwark.
Wait, stop that. What's that word say?
That's Bulwark.
Bulwark. Okay.
That's where the Red Dragon forces are.
How does we get in there?
I don't know. You'd have to cross the Sea of Flames, and that's not an easy task. By boat, you'd probably die. Your best chance is finding somebody that could fly, I guess.
You don't suppose you mean yourself?
Well, I don't have a liver, I guess. And
No,
could
you
die
do
very
not.
soon.
You do not have a liver.
Also, I don't know the state. It doesn't seem like I made it through the transformation, right?
No, you stopped halfway through.
All
You're
right,
half
yeah,
and half.
I'm not gonna.
You're half
I
and
can't
half.
fly. I can't fly unless you had some great wizard magic that could finish this.
The Dragonborn might. I don't.
Okay, all right.
This is my kind of thing right here.
The dream thing.
The dream thing. Yeah.
Well, anyway, here's what I know about the Red Dragons.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know all the details, but there's somebody called the Dragon Lord. I don't know if that's their real name, but that's the title that they're referring to.
Sure.
The process with the Red Dragons, these transformations that you saw, it's not just happening here in Calvide. It's happening in outposts, villages, and cities across Esserum.
Whoa.
That's why the Nightingales have been taking over. They're almost finished amassing their army. And in exactly 1 week, they're going to unleash hell.
So if we can stop them before that, we'll be the champions of the world, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me one last thing.
Yeah, crap.
Sure.
What's the fastest way to kill a red dragon, huh?
The fastest way to kill a red dragon. Well, these red dragons, most of them, they're not real red dragons. They were created from the warlock's magic.
Right.
So if you could either, I guess, find a way to manipulate that warlock magic or find an equivalent magic that could overpower it, that would probably be your best chance. Taking on the red dragons in a conventional manner seems like suicide.
I hope you're not suggesting me use my purple crystal for anything else other than what I'm using it for currently.
That purple crystal,
Yeah.
it's just a taste of the warlock magic.
Alright. Where can I get more purple crystals?
Well, you've been fighting a lot of Nightingales, right?
Yeah.
But you haven't seen that many warlocks.
No.
There's a reason for that. It's all part of the Dragon Lord's plan. The warlocks are the most powerful things outside of the transformed red dragons in the Nightingale army. But they use them sparingly, for if they were to be compromised, that's the only thing that's a major threat to the Nightingales.
So do the warlocks all have purple crystals of themselves? Of their own?
Yes. Not only do they have that, but all of those purple crystals, the small ones like you have, they're just fragments of a much larger crystal.
Well, where's that larger crystal?
It's in Bolvac.
Oh, no.
If you... Wait a minute. You were able... Let me just give you an idea of this magic's power.
Yeah.
Do you know how you transformed into this young, adorable body?
I know, yeah.
If you were to somehow control the power of the crystal and harness it, not even the warlocks can do that properly, but if you were able to wrestle with it, and if you were powerful enough to control it, you could change the life of any living creature on this earth.
Wow.
Not on this earth. Sorry. It's a bad way of saying that. In this world.
Sure. Yeah, what is Earth?
Right.
What is that?
Misspoke.
Okay. All right. So we're going to Bolvac, Jane. And I have to learn how to fly.
So I feel like I was pretty generous with my
What's your
information.
name? What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Carmine.
Thank you very much, Carmine. Goodbye. Poof.
Great for you, Carmine.
Getting ready to roll the dice to make a decision.
Bye.
Goodbye. Okay, so I'm gonna...
Did it work?
Yeah, I was in his dream.
What'd he say?
His name's Carmine.
Carmine.
Carmine, yeah. We gotta go to Bolvac and we gotta learn how
Bolvac?
to... Yeah, we gotta learn how to fly to get there.
What? If we go... Bolvac is very bad from everything I've heard.
But Carmine says there's a purple crystal there that only Yogalla can learn to master.
Did he really say that?
He says that, yeah.
I don't think he said that.
Is he okay? Does he want us to save him?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He says he's probably gonna need the liver that's over there.
You can't put a liver back, I think.
I don't know.
I've seen this guy do some heals. I've seen you do some heals.
Just don't
Not
don't
like
do
this.
don't do the thing you did to move
No.
to this guy.
I don't know if I can do anything. This is beyond my skills.
I suppose Carmine has to die. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing I did then. Dragon Lord is the name of the Lord of the Dragons.
Dragon Lord?
Yeah.
Guess that makes sense.
We kill him, everyone topples beneath.
How do we do that? With that crystal?
I have a big old sword right here.
I don't think a sword is going to kill someone named Dragon Lord.
Therese, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm very strong and powerful now.
I did notice that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We can kill the Dragon Lord.
I'm gonna cut to Nikator.
Yeah.
So Nikator, I'm gonna kind of leave the floor open for you. I'm not sure what exactly you want to do.
If I recall, we were gonna go get Bernard.
We were gonna get
bleeding
Bernard
out
and
in the
bleeding
hall.
out.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that you were interested in leaving town on Janine's boat. Is that kind of still where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay, so very quickly, you go to the alleyway where Bernard is, and I have some bad news.
Oh,
His body isn't there.
that's not bad news.
Whoa, mysterious.
Is there like a trail of blood or anything?
There is kind of blood surrounding where he was propped up against the wall, but there is not a trail.
What's Janine say?
Janine, when she reaches the alleyway, lets out a gasp. Why does this keep happening? I just wanted to be a thief. I wanted to drink. I wanted to be with my friends.
It's because of Darius.
You know, you're right. It is because of Darius. And I feel like I was trying to have some sympathy for him. But he has ruined my entire life. I don't know what to feel. I just want to get out of here. I don't want to be in this godforsaken city anymore. I want to run away. I want to have a simple life. That's all I want. Just some peace and quiet.
It's a fine idea. You know, Janine, my entire life, I wanted somewhere to belong. I always felt like an outcast, always treated ill. But, as much as I'd hate to admit it, I have grown a fond attachment to my companions.
Now, Nicator, you had me there for a little bit. I was relating to you because I, too, grew up an outcast. I found a home, Black Rose. That Black Rose, it's gone now. I will never get it back. But can I just... All right, listen, Nicator, I like you. You seem reasonable. You seem to follow some sort of common sense. Your companions... Let me be blunt. Not a fan. They're going to get you killed. However you feel about them, it's just nothing but trouble.
The thing is, I may not like them all. Some of them are quite annoying, particularly an old man. But
He is the worst.
what we've seen happen here, I don't want happen anywhere else. And I know they'll help. Especially with this. And I bring out the all the paper with all the markings, the nightingales and everything like that.
Janine walks over to you. She thumbs through the pages of the manifest. She lets out a sigh, and she says, before any of this happened, that Janine, she would have joined you. She would have believed that she could go off and stop these things. After witnessing this city that had so much power, so much might, crumble, I don't have any hope anymore. This isn't my fight. Whatever happens, let it happen. I'm going to sail somewhere, anywhere, away from here. And I'm going to try to start my own guild. And maybe it won't work. But I'm going to live out the rest of my days in peace while these stupid dragons bicker over whatever it is they're bickering about. I don't care anymore. If you want to come with me, fine. If you want to join your friends, fine. But this is my decision. She starts walking away.
Janine, wait.
She stops and lets out a sigh.
I wish I could live that life. But I can't anymore. I can't run away anymore. All my life I've been running. It's time I did something about it. I'm gonna see if they want to help me. If not, I'll go on my own. Good luck out there, Janine.
She walks away, not saying anything. And then about 10 feet later, she says, "Good luck, Nicator." She meekly raises her right hand in a wave and keeps going. You go back to the Black Rose?
I'm gonna pull out my sword and I'm gonna go into the Black Rose. I don't know if they're still fighting anyone or anything like that. I'm ready to fight if need be. So I'm gonna go through the back where by the alley where the guy was bleeding out. Bernard. Or everything's ruined now, I guess, so
right.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna find the easiest way to get in there.
To get to the Black Rose?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So, Nicator, this is what you see when you go back to the Black Rose. You see a figure approaching the doorway of the guild, of the ruined guild. This person is holding something that's a bit shocking to you, and they don't seem to notice your presence. They're holding the head of Darius.
Whoa!
Looks like it was a fresh kill. The severed head is dripping blood on the ground.
Can I, what are they wearing?
This
Description.
Yeah, absolutely. This person is wearing a green cloak,
Oh no.
but the cloak is completely in tatters. It's filthy. It's got dirt all over it. It's torn. It's in really rough shape. It's just a very tattered cloak. But also, you can see that this person's hands, at least, are covered in bandages, white bandages, that appear to have dirt and blood on them. You can't see his face. His back is facing you, but he's holding a great sword over his shoulder. The great sword is in really rough shape. It's rusted. It's serrated.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be a pretty barbaric weapon. And he is marching toward your friends.
I'm going to quietly trail this person.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know who they are, but if they killed Darius, they must be very powerful.
Yep.
So I'm very cautious of this being.
Okay. Can I have you make a stealth check, please?
Sure.
Tower, please.
23.
All right. You're able to trail them. It doesn't look like the figure has noticed you at all.
Excellent.
So, the figure reaches the entryway of the Black Rose. What is your passive perception, Therese?
15.
Okay. Yogalla?
Mine's bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I always forget. Oh, it's up in like the upper left, right?
Yeah.
Bottom.
Bottom left.
It's under charisma.
Oh yeah, that I don't have. I don't have that filled out actually. My
Okay.
passive perception.
That's fine.
It's 10 plus your something.
I wouldn't stress about this too much. It's
Sure.
just an RP moment, not necessarily a.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not gonna put you in a disadvantage. Pomper?
13.
Okay. So Therese, you hear footsteps outside while you're conversing with your comrades about what to do next. All of a sudden, you hear a splat on the ground, and Darius's head rolls into view. You see the figure. The three of you are seeing him from the front. Both of his arms and his chest are covered in bandages. His face, his left eye is covered, and his right eye is yellow, much like the man transformed.
Ooh.
His mouth is also covered. Before you have a chance to say anything, he tells you, "Come with me now. You're being watched."
Whoa.
Never.
Well, hang on.
Never.
You just killed our friend.
I wouldn't call him a friend exactly.
He takes his sword and he points at the severed head. And he says, "That wasn't Darius.
Oh.
That was a Nightingale agent who was using warlock magic to look like your friend. They were going to report back to their masters and send a group of assassins to kill you."
Therese, Yogalla, can you confirm that?
I mean, I can do that.
Sure. I take my sword. Are you lying? Are you lying?
I'm going to peek around the corner when I hear that voice.
I
You haven't seen it. Who is that?
I use disguise self to look like Darius, and then I just kind of like shrug at Pomper.
The man seems to be impatient, not really wanting to talk very much. We don't have a lot of time. The longer we stay here, the more trouble we're in. If you want someplace safe, come with me now. If you don't, fine.
I'll come with you.
He
but
turns.
Oh,
can you help Carmine?
This little half and half is named Carmine.
I'll come with you immediately. Can you help him?
He walks over to him. Eyes him. I don't know if saving him's the right idea. That transformation, it's not just physical, it's mental. He might just try to kill us if we save his life. I don't know how far it went. It's a risk.
It's worth a chance.
On the inside, he was
Why?
actually kind of nice. On the inside, he was not too bad.
See?
I'm going to walk out. I don't know who you are.
It's me, Yogalla. It's me.
I think he's
You-
talking to the other guy.
No, I was talking to Yogalla.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Casey, look at me. Look how cool I look.
Yogalla's young
I'm
now.
gonna. He's
you
just
missed
gonna
it.
go like this. What's going on?
Purple crystals, my friend. Purple crystals.
This is very unnatural.
Me still as Darius says, yeah, he found a purple crystal. It turned him young.
Some things never change.
Each of these warlocks should have purple crystals of their own, by the way.
Didn't they disappear or something?
Did they disappear? The
What's that?
warlocks? Weren't there four? So the 4 warlocks.
Yeah, so
They've all dissipated.
I don't remember.
when the ritual was complete,
Yeah.
they died.
Yeah.
That was,
but they're still here.
Yeah.
they are
Their bodies are
their
still
bodies
there.
are still there.
Yeah.
I turn into myself and I go, oh yeah, we should probably check.
Oh,
Yeah.
check.
no, I
loot
think
the
they.
warlock.
I can't remember. I actually cannot remember what we said. Their bodies might have dissipated.
I think they may have gooed out.
I think they may have gooed out. Yeah.
Gooed out. Gooed out.
I think they may have gooed out.
think they
don't.
gooed out.
I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure they gooed out.
Gooed out. So much money. Okay, so never mind that. Purple crystals, my friend.
I see.
So, Carmine is not too bad. Can you do anything for him?
The man hunches over and starts coughing. Listen, just you pick up that half. I'll pick up this half. Let's go now.
Done. I pick up
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
You pick up the top half.
whichever one he pointed to, yeah.
Okay.
He's split in two.
And his liver is right over there.
He's alive.
His liver is right there.
I'll grab his liver.
Okay.
What happened?
I kicked him.
Yogalla went into his mind.
Nikita, I can
He's
go
okay
into
in there,
mine. I can
Nikita.
go into mine.
No.
Okay,
Let's go,
okay.
let's go.
The swordsman like recklessly flops the legs over his shoulder
Okay.
and he starts walking.
Nikita, it's good to see you back.
It's good to see you, Nicator.
Hi. Silently nod at Therese.
Yeah.
So, as you're walking, the cloaked swordsman is leading you. He's quiet, and you're just walking back to the commercial part of Calvide. He says one thing, and only one thing. He says, listen, where we're going, it's a little strange. Don't judge their appearance, and don't be disturbed by the fact that they only speak in questions.
I look at Yogalla. Like, that's you. Be on your best behavior. That kind of look.
Oh,
Nikita, one other thing. This guy says that Darius is not, that's not Darius who we fought with. By the way, when? When did we switch Darius's?
Was he fake the whole time?
Yeah, was he fake the whole time?
Yeah, where's the real one?
so the swordsman
Yeah.
just looks at you
Yeah.
and shakes his head, and he keeps walking. Just to clear this up, the swordsman wasn't keeping track of the
Yeah.
switch the whole time. He doesn't know. All that he was able to do is he was able to immediately perceive that the Darius that he found was not real.
Yeah.
It was a nightingale. So he doesn't know when the switch happened.
Also, is Teresa Nightingale?
Yogalla.
I don't know.
Come on.
Is Teresa Nightingale?
He stops and turns around. He takes his sword and he pricks your chest with it. If you say one more word, I'm cutting off a finger.
Whoa.
You keep talking?
Everyone just settle down. Come on, Carmine's bleeding out here. We gotta go.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Teresa. I don't know who this fellow is,
Neither do
but
we.
I like him.
No one speak. Follow me, and I'll get you out of this mess. He turns. You get to the fountain. And the man places his hand at the base of the fountain. Bring us in. The wind starts picking up. Just enough to make your hair blow at first, but all of a sudden, strong gusts, almost like there's a tornado right in the center square. Debris starts flying past your head. And you hear a voice. You! You come in now!
Eh?
What is this voice? Where's the swordsman taking them? Find out next time on Tabletop Escapades.
I hope it's a land of moves.
Me too.
Land of moves.